Classified material, you find a foreign buyer?
You have to go up in order to go down, right?
Can I hit him now, Gibbs?
No.
NCIS fans rejoice, a shocking crossover, answers to long-buried questions, and a hidden gem from Sean Murray's past. This week, NCIS is delivering explosive moments fans won't want to miss. NCIS, Origins Season 1, Episode 8, Sick as Our Secrets, airs tonight, promising to unveil answers to questions that have haunted viewers for years. Meanwhile, over on NCIS Season 22, Episode 7, titled Hardboiled, the drama continues with an edge-of-your-seat plot and sneak peeks teasing twists no one saw coming. Adding to the excitement, Sean Murray, known as Agent McGee, shocked fans with a rediscovered performance in a sitcom from before his NCIS days, a must-watch for die-hard fans. Don't miss the thrilling connections between the past and present in this week's NCIS lineup. Catch all the details on tonight's cast, plots, and promos, because nothing in the NCIS universe is ever as it seems. Salutations and welcome to show's update, cherished viewers. 1 year before to NCIS, Sean Murray appeared in this sitcom. Actor Sean Murray chose to play a more relaxed part for a very short time in 2002, right before the public first met Timothy McGee on NCIS. The TV actor would be assigned to Chinatown, Manhattan, where he would live with 3 boyhood friends in a spacious apartment, rather than being stationed at the Navy Yard in Washington, D.C., where he would investigate crimes within the Navy alongside Gibbs, Donoso, and Ziva. Murray would instead play slacker Todd Mitchell, an unemployed schemer who appears to have an unusual love with Star Wars, just before taking on the position of a field agent in the 4th longest-running scripted live-action U.S. primetime TV series. Yeah, that's a crazy name, but it's real. The few reviews that did surface for the random years had some unexpected things to say, particularly regarding Murray's character, despite the fact that UPN abruptly ended this strange family sitcom after just 4 episodes, citing it as the channel's lowest-rated show that season. Let's have a peek at the other cast members before we discuss the critics' opinions. You could be surprised by 1 or 2. Josh Ackerman, now a very successful TV producer, played Wiseman, a dental tech who tries to be more independent, though he usually fails at this goal, building Super Steve, played by renowned Broadway actor Winston J. Rocha, and Natalia Sigliuti, who starred as Casey Parker, the girl next door, similar to Penny in The Big Bang Theory. These actors joined Murray's character, using the random years to break free from typical characters. The choice of Will Friedle, Eric Matthews from Boy Meets World, to play Alex Barnes, the show's perhaps most important character, was the most intriguing, though. The show's company consists of Friedle, Murray, and Ackerman, with Sigliuti and Rocha serving as their 2 highly amusing counterpoints. It was strange to see both Murray and Friedle in characters that deviated from their typical paradigm, even if this was Ackerman's first prominent role, in which, believe it or not, he was compared to Seinfeld's Kramer. The 3 of them not only had unique on-screen qualities, but they also shockingly got along so well with one another, which is why the random years is still discussed today. This was a beautiful, spiritual continuation of the character, although a little subdued, despite the fact that he occasionally voiced animated films and had one-off appearances in a number of television shows after Boy Meets World ended. Since Murray's previous movie was a made-for-TV comedy that only had 1 MTV appearance and was completely destroyed by critics, the random years was kind of a lifesaver for him. Ackerman may have been the newbie of the 3, but his 7 seasons of experience on the all-new Mickey Mouse Club came in handy here, as his character work greatly improved the group chemistry. Despite the fact that his character never accomplishes anything particularly beneficial, Murray's Todd appears to be the luckiest. The sabotaging of the random years. Friedle's Alex was your average person, going through life's social ups and downs while holding a casual job. Lastly, Ackerman's Wiseman was the group's most peculiar member overall. Around his tiny circle of friends, he was okay, but around Casey or any other lady, he froze and performed clumsily, both in words and deeds. Like many other cancelled series, The Random Years is elevated from obscurity to the status of nostalgia programming by this on-screen friend group. Even the Pod Meets World podcast featured a summary of the short show back in October. Intriguingly, Friedel reveals that the network conflict between WB and UPN was the reason why The Random Years was ruined from the beginning. Furthermore, this program was a mid-season replacement for Roswell on the UPN, which at the time was in danger of losing viewers. As you can see, Friedel's show may be gaining popularity among viewers today, but in the past, a number of unfavorable circumstances prevented the series from ever achieving stardom. A show like this one might have easily benefited from a single commercial, which The Random Years regrettably never received, though they did receive bumpers, guest presenter Jensen Karp goes on to say. Critics hated the show but loved the cast. When it came to his performance, reviewers appeared to open their eyes, almost realizing that this was his big break. Murray did have success with Hearts of the West and JAG, but it was 2 to 4 years ago before this. According to Terry Kelleher of People magazine, Murray's humorous delivery had a cool and collected tone, while Sigliuti was a welcome female element to the otherwise dominant male group. Newsday's Noel Holston even claimed that the 25-year-old actor, who possessed a slacker charm, was the only highlight of The Random Years debut episode. He did this by connecting with Parker when the other characters weren't there. S1E8 of NCIS, Origins, Sick as Our Secrets. Time, cast, and storyline for tonight, December 2nd, 2024. On Monday, December 2nd, 2024, NCIS, Origins will air on CBS. Summary of Sick as Our Secrets Season 1 Episode 8. Sick as Our Secrets, the next episode of NCIS, Origins, is expected to go further into Leroy Jethro Gibbs's early career. The difficulties and victories of a young Gibbs adjusting to his new duty as a special agent are examined in this episode, which is set in the Camp Pendleton office. This episode emphasizes the harsh milieu of the nascent NCIS while emphasizing teamwork and personal development. Gibbs collaborates with a broad and rather mismatched team in Sick as Our Secrets. This team, led by the seasoned Mike Franks, attempts to build their reputation while dealing with the realities of their difficult work. The characters' interactions give the narrative complexity and highlight the relationships that develop under trying circumstances. In addition to learning the ropes, Gibbs starts to discover the hard-boiled cast, synopsis, promo, and previews for NCIS Season 22, Episode 7. The next NCIS episode's details have been made public. CBS will be airing new NCIS episodes throughout December, even though several shows are already on holiday break. Agent Nick Torres will be the main focus of this new episode of NCIS, while Night and Day, the previous episode, established some overarching plot lines that may reappear later. Fans who missed the November 25th episode of NCIS can catch up by watching previous episodes on Paramount+. On Monday, December 2nd, the new NCIS episode premieres. Torres and a confidential informant are at the center of the hard-boiled episode. Fans may get a preview of several key sequences from the forthcoming episode thanks to CBS's sneak peek footage. Before the NCIS fall finale airs later in December, there are still 2 new episodes left. After then, the show takes a lengthy winter vacation until coming back in 2025. Preview for Sick as Our Secrets in NCIS, Origins Season 1 Episode 8. Sick as Our Secrets from NCIS, Origins Season 1 Episode 8 promises to offer us a bit more of Randy, and to be honest, it's about time. Furthermore, even though this is only Episode 8, the show has so far done a respectable job of examining these personalities. However, it's amusing when you genuinely begin to like the characters in a procedural. You're curious to learn more about them. Actually, it's a compliment that I want to learn more about Randy. Additionally, the more we understand about the characters, the more authentic their interactions seem. Believing in the way they relate to one another is more important than simply being able to support them. Character building is made up of a bunch of little things, but if you have that information and you add good chemistry to interesting character dynamics, you just have a winning formula. So far, NCIS Origins seems to have a formula that works. All it needs to do now is keep expanding upon it. Here is our review of NCIS Origins Episode 5, NCIS Origins Episode 6 and NCIS Origins Episode 7. Overview. Here is the synopsis for NCIS Origins Season 1, Episode 8 is Sick as Our Secrets. Sick as Our Secrets, Gibbs and the team investigate the case of a Navy priest who was killed in the confessional booth and may have been targeted by mistake. Meanwhile, Randy shows Gibbs the ropes of working a protective detail while struggling with a personal situation on NCIS Origins, Monday, December 2nd, 10 to 11 p.m. Eastern Time/Pacific Time on the CBS television network. This NCIS Origins character will finally answer a question fans have been asking for years. With several episodes of NCIS Origins currently airing, the mysteries that many fans wanted to learn about are taking shape. The series dives into the checkered past of Mark Harmon's Leroy Jethro Gibbs and how he became the seasoned detective we met in the original show. Narrated by Harmon himself, the prequel premiered on October 14, 2024, featuring Austin Stoll as a younger Gibbs working in the agency at the Camp Pendleton branch. Throughout the episodes, we meet younger versions of cast members from the original, such as Vera Strickland and Mike Franks, and most recently, Tobias Fornell. Fornell, originally played by Joe Spano, was introduced in Yankee White as an FBI agent who challenges Gibbs over jurisdiction. This was seemingly the first time the two characters met. However, it is later revealed in NCIS that they met long ago, when Fornell married Gibbs's second wife, Diane Sterling. The enigma of their past has left fans puzzled for years, but now, with Lucas Dixon appearing as a younger Fornell in Origins, the show may answer the question of how he and Gibbs really met, and the plot hole may get explained. One of the most loved characters of NCIS, Tobias Fornell appears in many episodes and is one of Gibbs's oldest friends. Like Gibbs, he rose through the ranks from junior agent to special agent. While he was introduced as an FBI agent, it is revealed in Season 15 that he was fired. According to Gibbs, he was found guilty of suppressing vital evidence for a murder case and kicked out of the agency for good. Since then, he has found work as a private investigator, lending aid to Gibbs and the MCRT when a case calls for it. The relationship between Gibbs and Fornell is complex, creating a heavy contrast to their first on-screen interaction where they seem like strangers. Thank you for viewing this video. Please give it a thumbs up and click the subscribe button.